Hey everyone, thanks for checking out my first video. Decided to make it just because, like most of you, I'm a fat dad and I'm starting to train. So, back in the day, I was strong, I was fit, never really lean. I don't know, had to control my diet too much, wasn't into it. But, strong. I was a wrestling coach, always athletic, and now that I'm a dad, and before that, even, I let myself get out of shape. Always told the athletes I used to coach never let yourself get out of shape because staying in shape is much easier than getting back into shape. So I started a few days ago and body sore, but it's muscle soreness, not joint soreness. I've been working with a physiotherapist for about the last 4 months. I had two sprained ankles, and I'd love to tell you a great story that, oh yeah, I was climbing a mountain and I twisted it. How about I was sitting in a chair with my feet dangling too long and it pulled on the ligaments and tendons and everything. So for 5 months, I've been sitting here having one hurt ankle and then another hurt ankle because you know what happens? You end up limping. That's it, you're done. As soon as you start limping, you're going to start creating stress on the other joints. So I've been working on that last year. Started with the same physiotherapist. He's amazing. He fixed my shoulders. Well, I did the work. He showed me what to do. I've had chronic tendonitis. I've had torn rotator cuffs. I've had subluxations, which is the bone being popped out of the socket but goes right back in. I did that twice within 5 minutes because, you know, I'm an idiot. I was on the wrestling mat just sparring with a buddy of mine and popped out. I go to sit out and then he starts razzing on me. And I'm like, I get back in there and, well, not even 5 minutes later, it popped out. So basically, for the last 20 years or 20 something years, I'm like, oh, my shoulders hurt. I can't do anything, which leads to problems. You can't just stop. And now, as a dad, I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old. Time constraints. You know, you make every excuse in the book, and that's what they are. They're excuses. So if you want to join me and see if we can get ourselves back into a lifestyle, not doing a quick fix diet. There are some things I tend to overanalyze everything. I research everything to death. I mean, if I grew up when the time when the internet was around, there's no way I would have ended up leaving my house. But anyways, so right now, just to let you guys know, the workout I'm doing, I'm using Beachbody on demand. Reason for this, I do have a personal training background. I used to sell bodybuilding supplements. I had my own home base business where I was just a retailer for all the top distributors, all the top brands in my 20s. So, you know, that is my background. That was my passion. That was my love. And obviously now I'm a fat dad. So let that slide. But anyways, so yeah, Beachbody on demand seems like the workouts are great. I'm enjoying them as much as I can enjoy moving body parts that don't actually move or aren't used to moving. And I'm also taking their protein powder, their recovery, and their energize. I did a breakdown. The prices are insane, but I did a breakdown of the actual ingredients they have. And if you were taking a bunch of other supplements, I mean, I can get into more specifics, but whatever. If you're taking a bunch of other supplements, these have them. So it kind of, sort of, almost balances out in a weird way. But not saying that I'm going to do this forever. I'm not a coach. I'm not selling a product. I may end up having to because I actually do stand behind it. One thing about me is I'm brutally honest because to me, the truth can't come and bite you in the ass. Only lies can. because every lie is only about 3 questions deep. So if you start trying to sell something, going overboard with things, you're going to see right through it. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. And yeah, if you want to join me, join me. I'll tell you right now, my goal is, right now we're in mid to late June 2018. Don't know when you're watching this, but my goal is, as of September, to start back on mats. Have my daughter in Krav Maga, which is a self-defense training, and she's only 8, but the adult class is right after that, and she would like me to go with and to start training after her. Currently, if you watch my workout videos, so far I've made 2. They're long, they're unedited. I'm not really good at editing things. I don't really care to, I guess. I may have to, but I don't care to. To me, this is the truth. This is how it happened. This is live. This is real. So yeah, that's the goal, to be able to do that. Have no mobility in my ankles and my knees and my hips, and working on that, getting the mobility back, getting some strength back. Now, just like you, I know I have 30 seconds of go in me. Used to be a badass, now not so much. But if I gotta go to defend my family, defend myself, not a problem. I got 30 seconds in me. Strong, but it's the repetitive motions. You know, that 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 20 minutes. I don't have it in me. If you watch the videos, I mean, you'll see I'm using 5-pound weights on for my shoulder presses. I used to, back in the day, use 60s for sets of 10. So times have changed, but let's see how everything goes. All right. So that's it for now. If you're watching this, want to leave comments. If I set up something that you can leave comments, great. I don't know where this is going yet. I don't know what I'm going to decide to do. But that's it for starters.